Here we are back at a Salini site. We came here 2 weeks ago because workers advised us of issues they wanted us to have a look at in the tunnel. Potential falls from height through gaps in scaffold, other being that electrical leads and stuff were not routed correctly.
Now 10 months ago we had Stewie Nicholson out here from the ETU having a crack about what's going on here with the electrical cabling on the job, specifically the HV cabling. Western Power came out, said it's all okay. Well, it's not up to scratch. It's still not up to scratch. The whole job is a mess.
Guys aren't given time to do the job properly. It's push, push, push. There was riggers having to climb over Rio bar and stuff on a working deck to try and sling loads. No toilets in the tunnel, so if someone needed to go to the toilet in a hurry, they had to walk a kilometre before they could get to a toilet.
You've already heard how much of a mess the job is over the months and months and months we've been coming out here. Self-regulation doesn't work. The big issue is the regulators are doing nothing, absolutely nothing.
We raised all these issues last time we were here. We've come back 2 weeks later, and lo and behold, Salini have fixed one of the issues, which was barricading for an exclusion zone around crane lifts. The rest of the issues are still outstanding. There's no pressure on Salini to perform from a safety point of view or ensure they're complying with their duty of care.
My big question is to Minister Saffioti, what are you doing? PTA, Minister for Transport, what are they doing? Nothing. All you want to do is see it finished. Cheap labour, you're not paying them right, you're not looking after them right.
The whole idea that companies like Salini here can regulate their own safety is a fallacy. WorkSafe, the regulator, need to come down hard on companies like this. They're taking $1.5 billion of taxpayers' money at the risk of workers, cutting safety conditions, and the regulators doing nothing about it. They're leaving it up to Salini to implement their third world standards instead of complying to Australian standards and safety regulations.
This tunnel will be a liability for the public of Western Australia for decades to come. When are we going to learn in this state that quality is an asset? Quality infrastructure is a major asset for the public going forward. If you spend the right amount of money and have quality infrastructure, it's going to last for decades and decades and decades and not be a liability on the public purse. People will have the faith to go into these tunnels, catch these trains, knowing they've got a quality product, not the rubbish they're putting in there now.